Today, Precarious plays
Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
The Samus vibe that I find so intriguing.
Yeah.
I think it's less about her as a character as it is the ability to generate what feels like an interesting game without making you feel like you're fighting for your life every minute and anything could happen. You know? Like, going into a Metroid game, assume that things will be resolved by the end in a way that has Samus flying off in some spacecraft to go continue with her business. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in... And it feels like the game does not worry about making you feel otherwise. Whereas, like, in Dead Space, it feels like every minute is tenuous.
Every minute Isaac Clarke is stabbing himself in the eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like all of these other games are like, yes, you're very powerful, but simultaneously very mortal. Very, very mortal. Sharp things bad. Sharp things hurt. Many monster. Lots germs. Many monster germs. You die. You die much. Right? Whereas this doesn't feel that way, and yet I still want to see everything about it.
I don't think that I can quite make that. I was probing around for invisible platforms. I don't know if that was
figured
clear.
That's what was happening. Maybe you need that boost ball.
I don't think I can jump that.
I don't think you can either. I did not see that as a real option. Oh, yeah. Time to go to Spooky Town. You know, like you go to the copier.
Here's one thing that bothers me about this game. Check out this animation.
Yeah?
See the particles there?
Yeah?
They always have the various suit colors.
That is odd.
Yeah.
Do you think that that is how Samus envisions herself? You think it has more to do with dreaminess?
No, I think that it's just a really complicated game, and it was overlooked. You know? It's just a shame because it does stick out a little bit once you've played the game enough, and, well, I mean, they got the raindrops right.
Yeah, they did. Well, so going back to the general mood of this game and how it's like spooky and mysterious and interesting, but you don't really feel like we'll never make it. Like, that doesn't really come into play. I'm thinking that I'm trying to think of other games that are like that.
Give me the criteria again.
A protagonist that seems entirely capable to solve all relevant problems, but the game and its environment is still interesting enough to make it feel somewhat action-packed without depending on the character being incompetent.
Mario.
You know, yeah, Mario. Yeah.
Zelda?
No.
No.
Disagree. Link is a doofus.
Which Link?
Most of them.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Link, like, there's usually some comedy beat.
Oh, he's a doof.
Where Link gets, like, bonked on the head, or loses his hat, or falls over, or doesn't know what to do with the big, giant, naked fairy lady, or is just generally awkward, or will not talk to the princess, or, you know.
What about Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask Link? He seems to usually have his, what is it? He's, Fruipin dude that knows where his towel is? Something like that.
Oh. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
It's
about.
Frood.
Fruit.
Poopin' Fruit.
The knows where his towel is. That's the part that I remember. I think that Majora's Mask Link, he's a guy who knows where his towel is.
I think so, yeah.
Definitely by the time of Majora's Mask. But he ran away screaming from Princess Ruto, so in Ocarina of Time, yeah.
But that's pretty close. I mean, Mario is, for some reason, the plumber is like the most competent person, but the engineer makes me nervous.
Plumbing is a kind of engineering.
It is. Who else? Luigi does not instill me with that sort of confidence, though. So, like, Luigi's Mansion, not that vibe. Because Luigi does not even feel like Luigi can do this. He's not.
Luigi doesn't believe in Luigi.
No, Luigi does not. Mario believes in Luigi.
I was about to say, isn't that sweet? Mario believes in Luigi.
That is sweet. I sometimes buy into that, like, pop culture narrative where Mario's kind of a dick of a brother.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think Mario just gets a lot of attention and is very self-confident. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Mario's a sweet brother.
Yeah, because you can see that in the Superstar Saga games.
Mm-hmm. I have not played these, but I'm going to take your word for it.
The worst I think you get is... sometimes something will happen and Mario will, like, go back to find Luigi. I think there's a scene where Luigi, like, buries his head in the sand. Mm-hmm. And Mario goes back and is like, Luigi! And then gives him, like, drags him forward.
You know what other game gives me this vibe in an unexpected way? Ratchet and Clank, but only because Ratchet and Clank are together.
Yeah, well, what about when Clank is doing his solo stuff?
Well, Clank is the most basically, yeah. Clank. Okay, I'm just saying that Clank seems the most competent, and Ratchet gives him enough muscle to accomplish what needs to happen. Mm-hmm. So
that's a boost ball situation if I've ever seen one.
Mm-hmm. I really like Ratchet.
Oh no.
What?
Are
you stuck?
No, but I think I'm remembering. No, this isn't the. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Are we near the end of an episode?
Very near, like a minute away.
Okay, then let's hang out in this room for at least that long. If I remember correctly, the Boost Ball Guardian, it's one of the tougher enemies in the game. Mm-hmm. Shoot, did I already miss my opportunity to scan it, or can I still scan it while it's in there? That's one of the keys. Okay, so I'm gonna let my energy recharge to full before I move from this spot. I do not have high hopes because I just remember the Boost Ball Guardian being hard, and I cannot remember why. But I remember, like, I think the Boost Ball Guardian is one of the only enemies in all of Metroid that has killed me. Oh. The whole franchise, yeah.
Well, Samus is so capable. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was... what I was saying about Ratchet and Clank is that I find that it is... Like, Ratchet and Clank was weird enough that it was very interesting, despite feeling like... not feeling frightened of the situation.
Except for those cocking water zones, which you hated.
Oh my god, but that's just a personal phobia type thing. That has nothing, like, to do... Look, just you try go underwater. Okay?
No, we're doing a whole thing about me not wanting to do a go underwater.
So
I have wanted to play Ratchet Deadlocked on the show, but I've been having trouble finding, like, an affordably priced copy. I should probably maybe try a little harder.
I would like to play the next Ratchet and Clank.
I don't think I want to play the next one.
I would like to play another Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
You could tell me it was Ratchet and Clank -1, and I'd be like, okay. And we would play it, and I would have a nice time, probably.
I want to play Deadlocked because it's my favorite mechanically that I've played. I haven't played the newer ones, though. Maybe we could get one. Maybe there's one on, like, the PS4.
They're probably fine.
Yeah, they're probably fine.